Let's look at how you can create calculated columns within your data to enhance and enrich the dataset. Again, I'm working with this sales data where I've got date and product, manufacturing, geography. And as I said before, one of the things that I need to do is create a relationship between this sales table and the geography table. Let's look at what would happen if we didn't create that relationship. If I just take the districts and try and add our sales amount to this, I'll get the same number for each district. That means there's no relationship between these. I can't just drag a relationship between these two tables because there's no unique column that defines the relationship. I need to combine the country name and the zip code. Some zip codes appear in two countries, so I need to combine those. And to do that, I need to create a calculated column. So let's come to my data view and find my geography table. And it's the zip code and country that I want to combine. So I can come up to the modeling tab and click this new column button. This gives me a formula bar where I can start typing. And the language that I'm using here is called DAX, Data Analysis Expressions. It's a really powerful language, lots and lots of different functions, and this editor actually helps you a lot as well. It gives you a lot of IntelliSense and a lot of suggestions as to new functions that you could use. So for example, I want to combine the country and zip columns. So if I just start typing, you'll see I get prompted with the various functions that are available to me. And I also get prompts of the columns or measures that I could use in this formula. So it's the country field that I'm interested in at the moment. And I'm going to just use the ampersand syntax, same as in Excel. I'm going to put a comma in so that we can actually use this as sort of a human readable field as well. And then add the zip field. I'm going to rename this. This is our country zip. And you can see now it's just combined and concatenated those two fields. So it's a really simple example of a column or creating a new column. So I'm going to do the same in the sales table. Let's create a new column. And this is going to be country zip as well. And this is going to be our country field. Oops, this didn't count. I want the country name, and a comma, and the zip. And you can see it's identified the fully qualified name of this column, so the sales table zip column, as opposed to referring to a column in a different table. That took a little longer, but it was operating over 11 million rows, so don't forget that. So again, here's our country zip column, and now I want to create a relationship between those two. So again, I could do that through the Manage Relationship tab, or on my relationships view, I can just go and find the country zip column, and drag it over onto the geography table. And it will automatically identify the cardinality and the direction of filtering for this relationship. So now, when I go back to my report, you'll see I get a different number for each district. And it even lets me do things like dragging out our country, and adding a number of revenue, and being able to plot that on a map. So creating columns is also really simple and a really easy way of enriching and enhancing the data sets that you build within the Power BI desktop. And it allows you to do things like creating relationships across tables that perhaps use multiple columns to define those individual items.